I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever wondered what happened to the cast of Harry Potter after the final credits rolled? How have these iconic actors transformed since they first stepped into the magical world of Hogwarts? Well, you're in the right place to find out. Welcome back to Celebrities Paradise, where today we're taking an enchanting trip down memory lane to revisit one of the most beloved and iconic film franchises of all time, the Harry Potter series. Since the release of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone in certain regions, in 2001, fans around the world have witnessed the magic unfold on screen. But beyond the spells and adventures, we've also seen the cast grow up right before our eyes. From young, up-and-coming stars to global sensations, the Harry Potter actors have experienced extraordinary transformations. Whether it's the intense pressure of fame, their post-Hogwarts career shifts, or their personal milestones, the cast's journeys have been just as magical as the stories they brought to life. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at where these famous actors started back in 2001, when the first film enchanted audiences around the world, and where they are now. From their earliest days on set to their current lives and careers, we'll delve into their journeys and explore the fascinating paths they've taken. Have they continued their acting careers, or have they ventured into new, unexpected directions? Get ready to find out as we explore the cast of Harry Potter, then and now. So, grab your wands, hop on the Hogwarts Express, and let's dive into the world of magic, transformation, and growth. The journey ahead will give you a whole new perspective on your favorite stars and how they've evolved since their days at Hogwarts. Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. When we think of Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe is undoubtedly the first person that comes to mind. At just 11 years old, Radcliffe was cast in the role of Harry, a character that would become one of the most iconic in film history. Despite the massive pressure of portraying the title character in one of the most anticipated films of the decade, Radcliffe brought a sense of innocence and bravery to Harry that captivated audiences. Over the span of 8 films, we saw him mature from a naive and vulnerable young wizard into a hero willing to sacrifice everything for the greater good. But what happened to Daniel Radcliffe after the Harry Potter series concluded? Radcliffe, never one to settle into the comfort of playing the same type of role, quickly set out to prove that he was more than just a boy wizard. He took on roles in films like The Woman in Black, where he portrayed a grieving father, showcasing his range as a dramatic actor. In 2016, he starred in the quirky comedy Swiss Army Man, playing a man stranded on an island who befriends a talking corpse, a role that would surprise and intrigue both fans and critics alike. Outside of film, Radcliffe has been very active in theater, with notable performances in plays like Equus, where he controversially performed a full frontal scene, and The Lifespan of a Fact. He's proven himself to be both a talented actor and a committed artist, refusing to be boxed into a single genre. In recent years, he starred in the acclaimed series Miracle Workers, where he plays an angel working in heaven, further expanding his diverse career. Beyond his acting, Daniel Radcliffe has consistently used his platform for activism, particularly around issues such as LGBTQ rights and mental health awareness. He's known for his humility, having taken a step back from the spotlight to live a relatively low-key life in New York City. Today, Radcliffe is not just known for his role as Harry Potter. He's a well-rounded actor, philanthropist, and cultural figure with a career still on the rise. Emma Watson as Hermione Granger. Emma Watson, the brilliant Hermione Granger, captivated us all with her intelligence, courage, and moral integrity. As the smartest witch of her age, Hermione was often the voice of reason among Harry and Ron, helping guide them through countless challenges. But Emma Watson brought so much more to the role than just academic excellence. Her performance made Hermione one of the most beloved characters in modern film history. But Emma Watson's journey after Harry Potter has been as fascinating as the character she portrayed. While her Harry Potter colleagues chose a mix of dramatic, comedic, and action-packed roles, Emma's path was uniquely defined by her dedication to education and activism. After completing the Harry Potter series, Watson attended Brown University and earned her degree in English literature, making headlines for being an outspoken advocate for women's rights while juggling her studies and career. Following her education, Emma starred in films like The Perks of Being a Wallflower, 2012, which showcased her ability to take on more mature roles, and The Bling Ring, 2013, where she portrayed a real-life teenager involved in a string of celebrity robberies. However, it was her iconic role as Belle in Disney's live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast 2017 that truly solidified her place as a household name. Perhaps most importantly, Emma Watson has become a tireless advocate for women's rights and gender equality. In 2014, she was appointed as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador and launched the He for She campaign, calling on men to advocate for gender equality. Emma's activism has earned her respect in the world of social change, and she's built a platform that reaches millions of young people around the globe. Today, Emma remains a powerful force for good, balancing her acting career with her dedication to social causes. She's also a strong proponent of sustainable fashion, often using her platform to promote environmentally conscious brands. Emma Watson is more than just Hermione Granger. She's a leader, an activist, and an inspiring role model for the next generation. Rupert Grint as Ron Weasley. Rupert Grint's portrayal of the loyal and lovable Ron Weasley added so much heart to the Harry Potter series. From the very beginning, Ron was the comic relief, but as the series progressed, Rupert brought depth to the character, showing us Ron's courage, insecurities, and fierce loyalty to his friends. What made Rupert's performance so special was his ability to show Ron's vulnerability while still making him incredibly relatable. We saw Ron grow from a boy who often doubted his own worth into a man who stood tall in the face of danger. Following the end of Harry Potter, Rupert Grint took a more low-key approach to his career, making deliberate choices to stay out of the Hollywood spotlight. While he appeared in films like Wild Target and Into the White, he chose to focus more on smaller projects. However, his most significant post-Potter project has been his work in television. In 2017, Rupert starred in the British TV series Sick Note, where he portrayed a man who pretends to have cancer to avoid a bad situation at work. This marked a shift in his career toward more comedic and darker roles. In 2020, Rupert became a father, welcoming his first child with longtime partner Georgia Groom. This new chapter in his life has brought Rupert even further away from the public eye, but it's also allowed him to enjoy a more private life with his family. Today, Rupert Grint is still an active actor, but he seems content with his balance of work and family life. While he may never quite escape the shadow of Ron Weasley, Rupert has proven time and again that he is a talented actor with a diverse range of roles ahead of him. Enjoying the video so far? Let us know your favorite Harry Potter character in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more magical transformations and behind-the-scenes stories. Now, let's dive back into the world of wizardry. Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton's portrayal of Draco Malfoy was one of the most memorable in the Harry Potter series. The smug Malfoy made for a perfect rival to Harry Potter, and as the series went on, Tom's performance added complexity to the character. Draco's eventual redemption arc was one of the most rewarding parts of the story, and Tom Felton brought a mixture of arrogance and vulnerability to the role that made him both hated and sympathetic at times. After the Harry Potter series ended, Tom Felton's career took him in a variety of different directions. He starred in films like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, in which he played a scientist involved in the creation of an intelligent ape, and The Apparition, a supernatural thriller. He's also appeared in TV shows like The Flash, where he portrayed a character named Julian Albert, further cementing his versatility as an actor. In addition to acting, Tom Felton has pursued a career in music, releasing songs and albums over the years. He's known to play the guitar and has even performed on stage. Despite his success, Tom has remained humble and stays connected with his fans through social media. He often shares behind-the-scenes looks at his life, offering glimpses of both his career and his personal interests. Today, Tom Felton is still very active in the industry and continues to grow his career in both acting and music. His transformation from a notorious villain to a beloved figure among fans is a testament to his talent and dedication. Alan Rickman as Severus Snape. Alan Rickman's portrayal of Severus Snape is often hailed as one of the greatest performances in film history. Snape was a complex character, straddling the line between hero and villain, and Rickman brought an unmatched depth to the role. From his cold, calculating demeanor to the eventual reveal of his deep emotional turmoil and sacrifice, Alan Rickman's performance was nothing short of mesmerizing. His ability to balance Snape's harsh exterior with the character's internal conflict made him one of the most fascinating figures in the series. Outside of Harry Potter, Alan Rickman's career spanned decades, and he was a highly respected figure in both theater and film. Known for his roles in Die Hard, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Love. Actually, Rickman's distinct voice and commanding presence made him one of the most beloved actors of his generation. His contributions to the arts were immense, and he earned critical acclaim in both comedic and dramatic roles. Sadly, Alan Rickman passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy of iconic performances. His portrayal of Snape remains one of the most memorable and celebrated in film history, and he is remembered fondly by both fans and colleagues alike. Rickman's career transcended his role as Snape, and his influence on the industry will never be forgotten. Helena Bonham Carter as Bellatrix Lestrange. Helena Bonham Carter's portrayal of Bellatrix Lestrange was nothing short of spectacular. With her wild hair, manic energy, and terrifying devotion to Voldemort, she became one of the most memorable villains in the Harry Potter series. Bellatrix was more than just a follower of the Dark Lord. She was obsessive, deranged, and fully unhinged, and Helena brought all of those characteristics to life with chilling perfection. Outside of the Harry Potter films, Helena Bonham Carter's career is equally illustrious. Known for her collaborations with director Tim Burton, she's appeared in films like Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Big Fish, and Corpse Bride. Her ability to embody eccentric, complex, and often dark characters has earned her numerous accolades and critical acclaim. Helena's talent is not limited to quirky roles. She has also showcased her range in more dramatic films such as The King's Speech, where she played Queen Elizabeth, earning her an Academy Award nomination. In recent years, Helena has continued to thrive in both television and film with roles in the hit Netflix series The Crown, where she portrayed Princess Margaret, and films like Ocean's 8, 2018. Beyond acting, Helena has led an active and colorful life, known for her distinct style and untraditional personal choices. Her post-Potter work has proven that Helena Bonham Carter is one of the most versatile actresses of her generation. From villainous roles to royalty, she has continuously challenged herself and delivered unforgettable performances across genres. Matthew Lewis as Neville Longbottom. Matthew Lewis's portrayal of Neville Longbottom is one of the most satisfying character arcs in the Harry Potter series. Starting off as a shy, awkward, and clumsy student, Neville grew into a courageous and heroic figure by the end of the series. His journey from comic relief to a true hero, culminating in his pivotal role in destroying the final Horcrux, is one of the most rewarding transformations in the franchise. After the final Harry Potter film, Matthew Lewis found himself becoming an unexpected heartthrob, as his transformation from the chubby, awkward Neville to a more dashing and self-assured man was widely covered in the media. However, Lewis's career choices have shown that he is more than just a physical transformation. He appeared in films such as The Rise of the Foot Soldier and Me Before You, and continued to explore stage work with the play Our Boys. His range of roles has allowed him to carve out a more mature and serious acting career after the fame he gained from Harry Potter. Matthew Lewis also became involved in television, with his notable role in the BBC drama Ripper Street. Through these diverse projects, he has shown his versatility, demonstrating that he's much more than Neville Longbottom. Whether it's in dramas, comedies, or thrillers, Matthew Lewis continues to grow and develop his craft. As of late, Lewis has also shared glimpses of his personal life, including his marriage and his active presence on social media, where he often interacts with fans and shares updates on his projects. Neville Longbottom's journey may have ended with Harry Potter, but Matthew Lewis's career is only just beginning. Jason Isaacs as Lucius Malfoy. Jason Isaacs' portrayal of the menacing and manipulative Lucius Malfoy was a standout in the Harry Potter series. Lucius was a classic antagonist, deeply loyal to Voldemort and willing to do anything to maintain his family status within the wizarding world. Isaacs brought a chilling elegance to the role, combining menace with a sense of aristocratic superiority. His interactions with Draco and his dark deeds in the wizarding world cemented Lucius as one of the more complex supporting characters. After his time as Lucius Malfoy, Jason Isaacs continued to thrive in both film and television. He appeared in major films like The Patriot, 2000, and Black Hawk Down, 2001, where he showcased his ability to play both villains and morally gray characters. Isaacs also became a fan favorite for his role as Captain Gabriel Lorca in the Star Trek Discovery series, a part that demonstrated his immense range and versatility as an actor. Jason Isaacs has also been involved in voice acting, lending his deep, commanding voice to animated characters in films and series such as The Death of Stalin and The OA. In addition to his acting career, Isaacs is known for his political activism and his candid views on current affairs, regularly expressing his opinions through interviews and social media. Today, Jason Isaacs continues to build on his legacy in both the film and television industries, proving time and time again that he is a consummate actor with a broad range of skills. Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall. Maggie Smith's portrayal of Professor Minerva McGonagall was a perfect blend of strength, wisdom, and wit. As the stern yet compassionate head of Gryffindor House and Transfiguration Professor, McGonagall was a guiding force in Harry's life. Maggie Smith brought a level of gravitas to the role, combining the character's fierce loyalty to her students with a dry sense of humor and a sharp intellect. A legendary actress with a career spanning decades, Maggie Smith was already an icon by the time she joined the Harry Potter series. Her performances in films like The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie and Downton Abbey earned her numerous accolades, including multiple Academy Awards and Golden Globe Awards. Maggie's work on Downton Abbey, where she portrayed the indomitable Dowager Countess of Grantham, was another example of her ability to steal the spotlight in every scene she was in. Her post-Potter career has been just as illustrious, with Maggie Smith continuing to deliver award-winning performances. She's appeared in acclaimed films like The Lady in the Van, 2015, where she portrayed the eccentric writer Alan Bennett, and the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel series, which showcased her comedic talents. Maggie Smith remains one of the most respected and beloved figures in the entertainment world, and her portrayal of McGonagall will forever be remembered as one of the most iconic performances in the Harry Potter films. Gary Oldman as Sirius Black. Gary Oldman's portrayal of Sirius Black, Harry Potter's godfather, brought both warmth and complexity to the character. Sirius, a man who had been wrongfully imprisoned and lost years of his life, was a pivotal figure in Harry's journey, someone who became a mentor and a figure of unconditional support. Gary Oldman, known for his transformative performances, embodied Sirius with a depth that made him not just a tragic character, but one whose relationship with Harry was heartwarming and layered. Since Harry Potter, Gary Oldman has continued to showcase his incredible range in various projects. His role as Winston Churchill in Darkest Hour, 2017, earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor, proving his ability to bring historical figures to life with the same intensity he brought to Sirius Black. Whether he's playing a British Prime Minister, a spy, or a villain, Gary's versatility remains unmatched. He's appeared in films like the Dark Knight trilogy as Commissioner Gordon in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, 2011, and The Hitman's Bodyguard, 2017, and continues to be one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. Gary has also ventured into television, lending his talents to series like Slow Horses, 2022, where he plays a disgraced MI5 agent. His performances consistently show his dedication to the craft, and his role as Sirius Black remains a standout in his diverse career. His ability to bring both gravitas and vulnerability to Sirius helped define the character as one of the most beloved figures in the Harry Potter series. Robbie Coltrane as Rubeus Hagrid. Robbie Coltrane's portrayal of Rubeus Hagrid, the lovable half-giant and Hogwarts gamekeeper, was one of the most endearing and memorable performances in the Harry Potter series. With his warm heart, gruff exterior, and his deep affection for Harry, Hagrid became a mentor and father figure to the young wizard. But what happened to Robbie Coltrane, the actor behind The Gentle Giant, after the films wrapped up? Since finishing his role as Hagrid, Robbie has continued to maintain a diverse career in both film and television. Known for his sharp wit and versatility, he starred in films like The World Is Not Enough, 1999, as Valentin Zukovsky, and appeared in various TV series, including Cracker, 1993 to 1996, where his performance as a troubled criminal psychologist earned him widespread recognition and critical acclaim. He's also lent his voice to several animated films and television shows, bringing his distinctive voice to characters in projects like Brave, 2012, and The Gruffalo, 2009. Beyond his acting career, Robbie has been an advocate for animal rights, environmental causes, and the arts. Although Hagrid will always be his most iconic role, Robbie Coltrane's broad range of talents and his contributions to various causes have made him a beloved figure in the entertainment world. Despite his fame, he has often stayed out of the limelight, enjoying a quieter life away from the public eye, but his legacy as Hagrid will forever live on in the hearts of Harry Potter fans. Behind-the-scene facts. Now let's dive into some behind-the-scenes details that make the Harry Potter films even more magical, showcasing the dedication, hard work, and occasional surprises that made these movies so unforgettable. One of the most fascinating behind-the-scenes facts involves the Harry Potter trio, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint. From the very beginning, the trio developed a strong bond on set that extended beyond their roles as Harry, Hermione, and Ron. In fact, they spent so much time together during the long hours of filming that they became like a second family. Emma Watson, who portrayed Hermione Granger, has spoken often about how she, Daniel, and Rupert were each other's support system through the ups and downs of growing up in the spotlight. Their real-life friendship translated into their on-screen chemistry, and their natural rapport is one of the key elements that made the Harry Potter films so special. Moving on to the technical side of things, one of the most challenging aspects of the Harry Potter films was the flying scenes. The broomstick rides, especially during Quidditch matches and other magical moments, were not just a matter of CGI. The actors had to undergo intense physical training to get the movements right. The broomstick rigs, which were suspended from the ceiling, allowed the actors to mimic the sensation of flying. However, this wasn't as easy as it sounds. The actors had to learn how to balance themselves while making their movements look fluid and natural, which required a lot of practice. Daniel Radcliffe, in particular, spent hours working with the rig to ensure that his flying scenes in the first Harry Potter film looked convincing. This often involved long, tedious days where the actors would be suspended in the air for hours, trying to perfect their flying technique while making it look as realistic as possible. The attention to detail extended to every element of the films. Costume designers worked tirelessly to ensure that the characters' costumes were both authentic to the books and reflective of the actors' personalities. For instance, the costumes for Hogwarts students evolved over time, with the school uniforms becoming slightly more refined and practical as the characters aged. The design of the robes was carefully thought out to reflect the students' personalities. Harry's slightly worn and oversized robes signified his humble beginnings, while Draco Malfoy's perfectly tailored robes highlighted his family's wealth and status. The costumes were not just about fashion, they helped tell the story of each character's journey. There's also an interesting fact about the iconic Diagon Alley set. The filmmakers used real locations in London to create the atmosphere of Diagon Alley, but a lot of the magic came from the props. One of the most iconic props was the Weasley twins' joke shop, which featured a vast array of magical products. The set design team created thousands of props, including whimsical items like enchanted sweets and prank devices, many of which were designed by the team and handcrafted to give the set an authentic feel. Even the smallest details, such as the worn-down cobblestones of Diagon Alley or the flickering candles in the shops, were carefully planned and constructed to ensure they matched the tone and atmosphere of J.K. Rowling's world. Speaking of magical props, the wand movements were another challenge for the actors. While many of the spells were added later using CGI, the actors had to perfect their wand movements to make them look believable. This required weeks of rehearsal, and the actors worked with choreographers to ensure their movements were fluid and precise. Daniel Radcliffe, who famously had to learn the spells and wand movements from the very first film, often practiced for hours, trying to make each motion feel authentic. Emma Watson, who played Hermione, also worked hard to ensure that her wand movements were in sync with her character's quick wit and intelligence. For the younger cast members, it was all about creating a seamless integration between the real actions and the magic that would later be added by CGI. Finally, let's talk about the magical creatures that populated the world of Harry Potter. From Buckbeak, the Hippogriff, to the giant spiders of the Forbidden Forest, bringing these creatures to life was a monumental task. The visual effects team used a combination of animatronics, CGI, and green screen technology to create some of the more fantastical creatures. For example, the scene with Buckbeak in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban involved an intricate mix of a real animatronic creature and digital effects. The team even worked with horse trainers to make Buckbeak's movements more realistic. Other creatures, like the mischievous house elves, were also brought to life through a combination of motion capture technology and skilled puppetry. The level of detail involved in bringing these creatures to life contributed greatly to the immersive experience of the films, and many of the visual effects still hold up to this day. One last fun fact. Did you know that the Harry Potter films set several records for their prop making? The iconic Marauders map, which was featured in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, was a particularly tricky piece to create. The prop team developed a detailed and intricate map that would reveal itself whenever Harry Potter touched it. The map's hidden pathways were designed with such detail that it became an instant fan favorite. They even created a functioning version of the map that fans could purchase as merchandise, allowing them to feel like part of the magic. These behind-the-scenes moments, challenges, and innovations help bring the world of Harry Potter to life in a way that has continued to captivate audiences for years. The dedication of the filmmakers, the cast, and the crew is a testament to the lasting impact the Harry Potter series has had on the film industry and popular culture. As we reach the end of our journey through the world of Harry Potter, it's clear that the legacy of the films extends far beyond their magical world. The cast, from the beloved trio of Harry, Hermione, and Ron, to the skilled veterans who brought the supporting characters to life, gave performances that have endured for over 2 decades. Their dedication, hard work, and passion for their roles continue to resonate with fans of all ages, even as they move on to new projects and embark on new chapters in their careers. It's fascinating to see how the films not only shaped their professional lives, but also helped shape an entire generation's understanding of friendship, courage, and identity. Many of the actors, particularly Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint, were just children when they first stepped onto the set of Harry Potter, and it's remarkable to witness their growth both as actors and as individuals. The films not only catapulted them into stardom, but also provided a platform for them to explore deeper and more diverse roles. Daniel Radcliffe, for instance, has moved from Harry Potter to roles in more intense and thought-provoking films, showcasing his wide range. Emma Watson has used her fame to champion causes like gender equality and environmental sustainability, making her one of the most influential voices among young actors today. Rupert Grint, too, has embraced a variety of roles that showcase his comedic timing and depth as an actor. The impact of Harry Potter extends beyond the cast, as the franchise continues to influence film, literature, and even theme parks. The wizarding world has grown into a multi-billion-dollar empire, captivating fans through new films, theme park attractions, stage productions, and a growing universe of books. Harry Potter has undoubtedly become more than just a series of films. It's a global phenomenon that has touched millions of lives. Behind the scenes, the passion and creativity of the filmmakers, designers, and visual effects teams brought J.K. Rowling's vision to life in ways that audiences had never seen before. The magical world of Hogwarts, Diagon Alley, and the Forbidden Forest wouldn't have been as vivid and immersive without the tireless work of the people who created the sets, costumes, and visual effects. Even the smallest details, whether it's the weathered look of Harry's glasses or the carefully crafted Marauders map, contributed to the richness and authenticity of the films. It's no surprise that the Harry Potter films have become a cultural touchstone. They've shaped generations of fans, inspired countless other works in the fantasy genre, and established a standard of filmmaking that continues to influence the industry today. Whether you're a lifelong fan who grew up with the films or a newer audience discovering the magic for the first time, Harry Potter will always have a special place in our hearts. As we look forward to what comes next for the cast members and the world of Harry Potter, it's impossible not to be excited about the ongoing legacy of this iconic series. These films were more than just a means of entertainment. They were a cultural event that continues to inspire, entertain, and touch the hearts of people around the world. And as we revisit the past and see how far the cast has come, it's clear that the magic of Harry Potter will endure for many years to come. Thank you for joining us as we explored the incredible journey of the Harry Potter cast, from their iconic roles as students at Hogwarts to the fascinating paths they've taken in their careers. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep up with more updates on your favorite stars, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Celebrities Paradise for more exciting content. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Until next time, may your days be filled with magic and wonder, just like the world of Harry Potter. See you in the next video.